since you work with women, for rescued women, इसलिए मैं पूछना चाहती थी कि ये कब से हो रहा है, कब तक चल रहा है?
देखिए, this started in 1970s and my own cousins those days got married like this. But those days the girls were taken there. They settled in their family. Whether it was a second marriage or third or fourth, that is immaterial. But they were living with that old man. Now they are married many times and they are set here only. They are not taken there. Very few of them are taken.
What do you mean married many times?
Many times. So in 2007, 8 or 9 when we interviewed 100 families and we got the information that 33 girls were married like this.
How old were they?
All young girls, 14, 15, 16, 17, not 18. And this, one of the girls who was married, she was 22 when she came here, and she wrote a letter to her. Those days we didn't have phone or anything. So she wrote a letter to her mother, "Aapko 17वां दामाद मुबारक." This was in 2008 and 9. And she was the eldest daughter.
तो कितने सालों में 17 बार शादी कराई?
When she was first married, she was 13. तो आप सोचिए 13 से 22 तक she was married so many times.
She never came back home?
She just couldn't come back home.
So who married her first and took her?
An old man, Sheikh, and this was a very poor family and they had 7 daughters and they thought this first daughter, if she is married like this, we will have enough money to marry off the other daughters. So she was married like that. But then after she went there, see what happens.
Went where?
Went to the Gulf country. It can be Muscat, it can be Dubai, it can be Kuwait, it can be anywhere. The recent marriage was in Kuwait. On last week, there was one marriage performed, which was from Kuwait. The man came from Kuwait.
तो वो शादी करके वहाँ ले जाते हैं and then they dump them.
No, that's what I'm saying. The whole system, I'll tell you how exactly
please
the
do.
system
Yes.
is. There is one family here and one family there in the Gulf country. Because after 70s, people started moving from here to there to here. So one family, Hyderabadi family, who settles in Muscat or Sharjah or Dubai or anywhere, any small country also. Kuwait, Oman also, there were so many marriages happening.
Sudan, you telling?
Sudan story, I'll tell you, you will be wondering.
Yemen also. And
Yemen, there are many. But Yemen is a very poor country, so they don't keep the girl there. They marry here and spend some time and go away. So the one family there and one family here. Supposing I and my husband are here, my sister and her husband will be there in that place. They will find out which sheikh is very rich, who wants what kind of woman, who is a womanizer. They will search for that. These people, in the old city, there is another system. In every lane, we have one muscle man. He is not a very strong muscle man, but he is called Pahalwan. This Pahalwan keeps an eye on every house in that lane, whichever is very poor. They make friendship, call the family, brothers, and make a kind of relationship kind of thing. And then slowly they offer this.
वो middleman बन जाता है.
Middleman बन जाता है. और उसका एक भाई वहाँ पर होता है. And that man catches. And then वो लोग उसके साथ आते, ये लोग इसके साथ आते. Then this old man, see, we got our organization registered in 2002. And we started doing sting operations from 2005 onwards. And we always find something new happening there. So in the beginning क्या होता था कि लड़कियों को all 12, 13, 14 till 17, all of them would be dressed up very well and fully made up and walk from one corner of the room to the other corner of the room. And the sheikh would sit here and observe. Whichever girl he likes, that girl would be given 500 rupees. That's how it starts. Then later on they talk to the family, they talk to the sheikh, and then the marriage is performed. And these marriages are not performed in the way that marriages in Hyderabad are performed.
How are they performed?
यहाँ पहले तो these are fake marriages. In the sense they are not recorded. Very few are recorded in the Waqf board. See, in Hyderabad, marriages are recorded in 5 places. If I get married, my marriage nikah nama would be with me, with my husband, then at the Waqf board, then at the Qazi's office, and one in the archives. इतना recording होता है.
Archives, government archives.
Government archives. इतना recording का system ये शादियों में नहीं होता. These marriages are not
Qazi.
recorded with the Qazi also.
Qazi also.
हाँ, अभी तक मतलब after 2020 till 2000 they were recorded in the Qazi's office for some reason or other, for certificate, government certificate. But later on they stopped. This nikah is actually made in Bombay, Mumbai, and the marriages are performed late in the night at 3 o'clock. And the nikah recently they have started writing nikah in Arabic, so that people will not be able to read what it is.
Otherwise, nikah namas are written in Urdu.
In Urdu. I myself translated 2-3 nikah namas.
So, it's just a piece of paper with no value, that means, no?
That's it. And sometimes the nikah nama and talaq nama are signed at a time.
Click here to watch the full episode.